Waiting in fear of losing you. When I look up to the sky, seasons passing my window, still the same stars that shine. A thousand battles, a thousand victories. Try to hold on to my dreams. When will I see you? I shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow. Vaatan taevast hirmuga, kartes, et kaotan su. Taevas tähed needsamad, möödunud kõik aastaajad. Wachten in angst ja kwijte zijn. Wanneer ik naar de hemel staar. Seizoenen vliegen voor mijn raam voorbij. Dezelfde sterren schijnen klaar. A thousand battles, a thousand victories. Try to hold on to my dreams. When will I see you? I shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow.
14 homes in Leuven were destroyed during a German air raid in the early hours of the morning. 23 civilians were killed. The youngest fatality was only 1 year old, leaving one mother childless and widowed. Kitty, could anything have been done to prevent this atrocity?
Oh, if there were more young men like my late husband Peter, guarding the front and our country, my baby girl might still be alive.
Fight, so she doesn't have to suffer. Enlist now before this happens again.
Ich lebe mit der Angst, dich zu verlieren. Zeiten vergehen, gleich bleibt der Himmel. Die Sterne leuchten weiter hell und klar. Ich hoffe für uns, du bist noch da. shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow.
Esperando con temor el poder perderte. Cuando miro hacia arriba al cielo, las estaciones pasan por mi ventana. Siguen las mismas estrellas brillando en el cielo. Sobre το φόβο τι θα σε χάσω όταν κοιτώ τον ουρανό. Οι εποχές παίρνουν απ' το παράθυρο το ίδιο αστέρι στον ουρανό.
A thousand battles, a thousand victories. Try to hold on to my dreams. When will I see you? I shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow.
Sto aspettando, non voglio perderti. Quando guardo su in cielo, stagioni passano alla finestra e le stesse stelle brillano.
A thousand battles, a thousand victories. Try to hold on to my dreams. When will I see you? I shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow.
Veertien huizen zijn verwoest tijdens een Duitse luchtaanval in de vroege ochtend te Leuven. 23 burgers kwamen om. Het jongste slachtoffer was slechts 1 jaar oud, haar moeder kinderloos achterlatend. Gidi, wat had deze catastrofe kunnen voorkomen?
Als er meer jonge mannen waren gelijk mijn overleden echtgenoot Pieter, die het front bewaakte en het land verdedigde, dan zou mijn kleine meisje nu nog leven.
Vecht, opdat zij niet hoeft te lijden. Het leger heeft uw hulp nodig om deze gruwelen te voorkomen.
A thousand battles, a thousand victories. Try to hold on to my dreams. When will I see you? I shall not sleep till I can hold you again, my dear. Blurry faces, million people praying for peace tomorrow.
Incoming Irish God message, do you read us over? Affirmative. This is British Army Headquarters. You're coming in loud and clear. What's your message? Over.
Deploy the message that young hero Michael O'Leary will be receiving the Victoria Cross for single-handedly defeating 10 German troops and gaining more ground on the Western Front. Over and out.
To all you girls at home who want to help with the war effort, here are some ways you can support our boys overseas. Number 1. Grow your own feds so that our homegrown heroes won't go hungry. Number 2. Save your soldiers by saving food. And remember, waste not, want not. And finally, number 3. Be neighbourly and share extra rations to keep the boys out front fed. By following these simple steps, you too can help in the war effort.
Almost 100 years ago, Europe was at war. The German army opened the Western Front by first invading Luxembourg and Belgium, then gaining military control of important industrial regions in France. Following the race to the sea, both sides dug in along a meandering line of fortified trenches stretching from the North Sea to the Swiss frontier with France. This line, the Western Front, remained essentially unchanged for most of the war. One of the great battlefields of the Western Front was the southwest of Flanders. All Quiet on the Western Front is a novel by Erich Maria Remarque, a German veteran of World War I. The book describes the soldiers' extreme physical and mental stress during the war and the detachment from civilian life felt by many of these soldiers upon returning home from the front. The literal translation of Im Westen nichts Neues is nothing new in the West, with West being the Western Front. The phrase refers to the content of an official communique at the end of the novel and has become a colloquial expression meaning stagnation or lack of visible change in any context. There was nothing new to report on the Western Front. Almost a century later, in 2010, the idea came up to set up a project of cultural heritage at the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the beginning of the Great War. This project was called All Quiet on the Western Front, referring to the meaning of the book, but also as a call to never be quiet about this part of our history. Our goal was to make youngsters curious about how democracy and peace grew in Europe over the last century. But we also wanted to know how they think about peace nowadays and how they see peace development in the next decades. Living History became Living Future. After a short introduction into the working of EU institutions, participants were asked to have a discussion about several European issues. What about a unified European army, migration, peace, democracy, solidarity? These subjects brought interesting discussions, and the participants learned to use arguments for their opinions. Always remember the other side of the line, Harry Patch said during the last post ceremony at the Menin Gate in November 2008. It's the aim of the project. It's our aim to remember both sides and to see that nowadays and in the future we need no sides no more.